Let the games begin.
Hey there YouTube, what? Chop? Wit?
I do so pity our adversaries.
I pity them too, Wanda. And welcome back to my X-Men Legends 2 playthrough, or rather, the Hermit Gamers X-Men Legends 2 playthrough. Now, at the end of our last episode, we had just finished battling Zealot and his basket of deplorable backup dancers, and now we're coming back because Apocalypse, being a big, cowardly sore loser, has put bombs all over the Genoshan seawall. He's going to flood the place if we beat him. So we need to talk to Professor X and, you know, just find out what the score is and what's going on.
I realize it's been a struggle getting into Genosha, but the stakes are suddenly much higher than any of us could have guessed. Apocalypse has placed explosives on the sea wall as added insurance to keep the lower levels free from invaders.
Incidentally, that is Patrick Stewart. That so had to be like a contract thing. It's like you do the movie and then, you know, you have to be, you know, do certain, you know, projects.
Apocalypse will stop at nothing to achieve his goals. Therefore, you must locate and destroy the bombs before they can be detonated.
This mission is actually surprisingly easy. It sounds like it should be really complex and high stakes.
If you would like a full briefing on the seawall bombs, use the mission computer.
Since we're here, I suppose we might as well go through Chuck's dialogue options and, you know, just find out what the deal is, because we haven't really talked to him so far in this act.
I had received a communique from Dr. Moira McTaggart requesting Polaris and I meet her in Madrid. Only too late did I come to find out it was a trap.
You should have brought Admiral Akbar.
His primary target was Polaris. I was merely an afterthought. I don't know, but he was adamant that she not be harmed. I'm almost certain she's in no immediate danger.
Woo!
Apocalypse was determined to obtain information on Cerebro and the Xavier protocols, two areas I am particularly secretive about.
You're secretive about everything. Also, frickin' plane. Yeah, we go.
Yes, and with it, Apocalypse would know every mutant's strengths and weaknesses.
Woo!
Indeed, and that is perhaps the most sensitive information of all. He was born over 5,000 years ago in Egypt, and is considered by many to be the first mutant ever born. Apocalypse could very well be immortal. He's a metamorph, capable of turning his body into a variety of weapons, but what's most dangerous is his ideology. Survival of the fittest.
Ideologues are always dangerous and annoying.
Apocalypse believes the strong should destroy the weak. This, he feels, would create a powerful civilization worthy of him to rule over. Magneto asked for the X-Men's assistance. He feels Apocalypse is too powerful for the Brotherhood to defeat alone.
Oh shit!
Perhaps, but none he could depend on in the heat of battle. You see, even though we differ in ideology, Magneto knows he can trust my word, and I know that I can trust his.
You're secretly gay lovers, aren't you?
Come back anytime.
That we will. Alright, let's get our briefing, and then we'll be off to defuse these seawall bombs, and we should be fighting a pretty cool, pretty fun boss at the end of this act and get another character dialogue with her.
Which mission briefing would you like?
Yep, that's the one.
You did well, battling your way through the Circe tunnels and defeating Zealot. But now, a much bigger challenge awaits us.
The X-Men survived the worst you've thrown at us.
Silence,
It's not
Bobby.
like Apocalypse is gonna slow us down.
Hey, Bobby, why don't you just shut your yap?
Yeah. Put some clothes on, you
Big
creepy little Ken
and
doll.
dumb. Ooh, what an unusual
And Wanda, you take some
combination.
off.
So
Why are you
you
wearing
must
the
be
more
looking
clothes?
to die, huh?
Yeah, like that's gonna happen at the hands of some bulked up steroid freak like you.
Do not trouble yourself,
Really?
comrade.
That's what he
Allow
calls
me
people?
to deal with
As
this
he looks in the
dust.
mirror?
You're certainly welcome to try.
big CGI fight coming?
comrade. Heck, Snowboy here's even welcome to join in.
Gentlemen, this is not the time or place for your childish outbursts.
Oh, but he
you
started
tell him,
it.
Chuck.
Look, why do you always...
Robert, be quiet.
Yes, sir.
As I was saying, a much bigger challenge awaits us. Apocalypse has placed several bombs on the lower seawall of Genosha. Should we attempt to retake the city, he would detonate them.
Father, all of Genosha would flood. Thousands would drown.
And that is why we must be cautious. A team is needed to remove the charges before we venture further into Genosha. Let us proceed immediately.
Alright. Well, let us proceed immediately, as Magneto said. Also, is it just me? I mean, Magneto is clearly the alpha villain of the X-Men series, and I think that was pretty much confirmed at the end of Age of Apocalypse when he literally ripped Apocalypse in half, right? I mean, I've shown you guys that panel, haven't I?
Okay.
Yes.
I wonder, are you lagging or is Jokey lagging? No, Jokey's lagging. That sucks. Also, I probably should adjust our AIs. Yeah, you use Probability Siphon and you use Cyclochon. But yeah, it's like Apocalypse. I don't know. It's like they made him, and then they kind of realized that his powers were sort of pathetic for someone who was supposed to be like the alpha villain of the series. So then they had to add in all of this ridiculous gunk about him, like taking over alien spaceships and fighting techno pharaohs and merging with their technology.
Thank heavens you're here. I'm the pilot of this dirigible, and I've loaded it with escaped prisoners from Genosha. The only problem is I can't get it free from the moorings.
This guy's pretty cool. I mean, he's a dirigible pilot. That's, by definition, that makes him cool.
Thanks. One more thing. Once you're done here, there are many more prisoners still in their cells. Could you free them?
That we will. Ooh, I might be able to throw some bad guys into the pit. That would indeed be satisfying. Wait, camera. Hey, in the pit. Oh!
Victory is
Don't you be running away, son. I'll throw you into the pit. Ooh, that's nice. I wonder, sometimes they'll land on the blimps and not actually die. And then you have to, like, kill them with projectiles or something. Yeah. But yeah, chucking bad guys into a pit, always satisfying. I was saying though, like, the whole thing with Apocalypse, you know, giving him all these, like, robot alien time travel things, it just makes him such a convoluted character. And to me, like, the essence of a good comic book character is, like, think about any really classic comic book character. Spider-Man, Batman, Superman. You can usually sum them up in, like, one or two sentences. Like, think about it if you were at a meeting and you were pitching for money for a movie. You're pitching for the budget for a film. And you were, like, going to do a film about Magneto or Magneto, Magneto, for example, Superman, Batman, whatever. You think about all these, like, really iconic, beloved characters, and they're so almost elemental, and you can break them down to their essence so easily. Yeah, look, there he is. He didn't die. I gotta be careful because I don't want to end up falling into the pit. And yeah, as I said, you can break them down to their, their barest sort of essentials. So you think about, like, someone like Magneto, for example. Magneto was, he was a Jew or a Gypsy, depending on the retcon, who, grew up in a concentration camp. He became a mutant, and, he vowed that what happened to his people would not happen to mutant kind. He's essentially become the thing he despises in his attitude towards, non-mutant humans. I mean, that's probably a terrible pitch, but you get the idea. Or if you want to talk about, some Batman, it's like, Bruce Wayne was a child of, rich industrialists who were, shot dead in a senseless mud alley, now, grown up, he has traveled the world, developed skills and uses his vast fortune to fight crime as the vigilante Batman who terrifies criminals and blah, blah, blah. I said the word way too many times during that.
The ship is free to
Yeah,
leave.
you're gonna
We'll be
spend
taking off
all
as
this
soon as I
game
get the
warming up those
engines warmed
engines.
up.
I will come back here, literally, like, before defeating Apocalypse, and they will still be there. You watch. But, as I was saying, you know, so Batman, Superman's so easy, you know. It's, as a child, Superman was saved by his parents from the destruction of the planet Krypton. Now, just think about the classic Superman cartoons. I mean, they're really, look at the sky, it's a bird, it's a bird. And how they have that little intro crawl. Like, my old manly reporter, blah, 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 you know, all that stuff. But now think about trying to pitch Apocalypse. It just doesn't work, does it? It's like, yeah, you could sort of pitch the essence of Apocalypse, but you're going to be missing so much stuff that is actually very relevant to the character as he sort of plays out in the comics. I think this is push weak. Pop plant! Pick it up, Juggernaut! Pick it up! Oh, so satisfying. Oh, killing people with pop plants, man. And there's a homing beacon here that you can only get if you have a Brotherhood member in your team, which obviously we do. So a little security code. But yeah, imagine trying to pitch Apocalypse, and people wonder why the movie didn't work. It's because he's an absurd, really convoluted character. I think characters like that, you know what I mean? You just gotta keep them simple, you gotta keep them elemental. Don't think we can bust through here. Hold on. Someone's getting that pop plant. Let's break that door for you guys.
Very well.
Oh, look at that. Death by pop plant. Hey, my blocks miss. Where the bad guys at? Yeah, hit the box. Yeah. Foul. Yeah, man.
You should have run when you had
It's weird because Apocalypse is, you know, the primary villain of what is been my favorite comic book event ever, in the form of Age of Apocalypse. But it's not because of Apocalypse. Can I break this door? This wall?
Gonna need more power to do that.
Alright, I know what I'm gonna do. There's bad guys in there. Someone's getting this pop line.
Don't have enough energy.
Break the wall, guys.
Give me your best shot.
What? Did the pop line destroy or something? I don't understand. I'm confused. No, it's not good. No, don't do it. No. Break the bed. Alright. We're pretty much done in this area. We'll get to the little mission objective thing. This tech station energy.
Very well.
Maxie always needs more energy. Exactly this table. What? You can't straighten one's out? Jesus.
Yeah.
Big bobbins. Good pop line.
Give me someone else to eat.
Yeah. More. Must have more. Oh, I accidentally threw it. That's hardish. Alright, we're gonna go back this way. We'll take the main entrance. So yeah, I've never been a big fan of Apocalypse. I mean, like I said, I do love Age of Apocalypse, but I've never been a big fan of Apocalypse. I think they just could have done him so much better. Like the whole futuristic time traveling, it's just too convoluted.
Hey, buddy, how about a hand here?
Gross.
I was trying to escape from prison when this bomb went off. I didn't have much choice. It was either hold this wall together or drown. So here I am. Hey, what are you laughing about? I don't have a weight problem. I'm just big boned. But we ain't got time for chatting. You gotta defuse the other bombs before they go off.
His neck just disappeared. Actually reminds me of someone. I can't think who. Come here. Ooh, that guy just got deleted in one beautiful thunder.
Sure thing, mate.
Now we need either a flyer or Toad's awesome double jump. Get over here, destroy these things that are powering the bombs. Strange that that Apocalypse, used the world's most easily diffused bombs. But I don't complain. I'm running in the item. I should use Toad's jump kick more. I always sort of neglect to use it. Oh fuck.
And Toad wins again.
Hey. Buddy. Burner. Obviously, you can zap the. Oh, that sucks. Alright.
Affirmative.
If you're wondering how I use my powers when I'm flying, this was a feature of later games. The ability to use abilities and so on while you're flying. In the original X-Men Legends 2, all you could do was this basic like 2-hit combo and you dive bombs. But later on, they allowed you to use all abilities in the later, Marvel superhero games. Like I think Ultimate Alliance was the first one, and all you have to do is literally just like copy the file from Ultimate Alliance into this game, and it'll allow you to use the abilities like that. And I do it because it's like I don't really see it as like a major, balance change or anything. And most of the time, you're not going to use abilities when you're flying anyway, because you're just going to get knocked out. Like anything that hits you is just instantly knock you out of the air. And no. Seriously? You can't get an
affirmative,
even moderately non-gross angle on this guy? Just a really... Oh no, I don't want to get that close.
I kind of thought you'd cut out on me and leave me with those bombs.
That would've been pretty fun.
Thanks for defusing them. Now, could you do something about this wall I'm holding up?
Tough weird. So here, we try to use the support, but it's broke dead. Magneto, not strong enough to push it. I think if we had level 7 levitation, he'd be able to push it back with level 10 levitation.
Sure, whatever.
Jogsy, because he has level 2 might. Use might there.
Thanks for saving me. But what are we doing working with the X-Men?
There's no X-Men here, Fatso. Fatty Boomsticks. Did you guys have that in school? Call people Fatty Boomsticks? You're the best.
Well, we ain't gonna have much time to talk right now, cause
Dancing!
we got company.
Imp. Dancing. Wow, so much for regenerating health. Get down, you filthy imps. He's dancing. Shall we join him? This is weird. Blob always either, when you're done with this, he either dances like this.
Dance, 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 dance.
or he'll sexually harass you. One or the other. And I'll show you a clip of how the sexual harassment works. It's creepy. This must be what it's like working with freaking Harvey Weinstein. Like, it's like, no! No! Stop it! No! 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 Like, come on! I can't stop moving. He's just on me. He's like freaking Republican. He just pounces. But yeah, now he's dancing. So he should be scripted to like follow us. But he's just dancing. He loves it. And I love it too.
Dance for me! Dance!
Anyway, let me get out of this area. We'll go fight that boss I was taking about. We'll need to get Wolverine team in order to get the dialogue, which should give you a clue as to who this boss is. You'll see by the enormous drawing, if you don't already know. Someone's getting this table in the face. Toad! Pop land. Magneto, you destroyed. You're lucky I like you, Magneto, because that was an executionable offense. And yeah, I know I just destroyed a pop land. It's okay. There's another one. I wonder if there will actually be an enemy to throw it at, though. Probably not. Oh, that makes me a sad panda.
It's good to see you guys, but what took you so long?
What took you so long? You're still dancing down there?
Yeah, I feel real bad for you. So what's next? Oh, Xavier, he creeps me out. Feels like he's always reading my mind.
Maybe he is.
Sure thing. Here we go. Blob.
Blab. You want to give me an item? Literally just gave me an item. Like the game obeys. Alright. Alright, since we portal back, I'll do our level ups. And I'll try not to talk too much while doing them. That way I can fast forward a lot of it. Yeah. Just get more mutant mastery for her then. And 4 and 4 works for me. Toad start. Filthy items. Filth. Yeah, probably critical strike and mutant master. I'll probably take those points out of critical strike once I've unlocked tongue mastery. Jugsy just wants lots of real critical strike. Oh, your barter. Pop that off so I can actually see what his stats are. Filthy odd numbers. Oh, your barter. Oh, your barter. Oh.
It's go time.
Alright, let's get back in there. Continue on with the story as it should go properly.
Very good. As you can see, the area has become a prison. You may want to return to the sanctuary and speak with Blick. I believe she has information you would find useful.
I believe that dialogue is bugged.
If you decide to continue on, please try to free as many imprisoned Genoshans as you can.
But we'll try. I can try to get it. I can't actually blink portal in this area.
Welcome,
VA
Wolverine.
dialogue with Wolverine.
It has been quite some time since we last crossed paths.
And Areda Deathflag has the most hilarious accent. Like, just seriously, I love it.
Well, if it ain't Yuriko Oyama, aka Lady Deathstrike. How you doing, Toots?
I am quite well. And I see you are still an arrogant brute.
Arrogant brute.
Hey, I'm just playing to my strengths, sweetheart. So, you still out to kill me? Or did you see us shrink and get that rat's nest of a mind straightened out?
Oh, I still hold you accountable for the theft of my father's work with adamantium.
Doll, I've been trying to tell you for years. I didn't ask to have my bones covered in adamantium. It was forced on me.
You are a liar as well as a thief, and I will have your skeleton as a trophy.
Oh, you will you?
Enough of the sweet talk. You're working for the jokers who took over Genosha, aren't you?
Correct. And when I discovered I would be facing you, Wolverine, I offered to work for free. Shall we begin?
Nice claws. Almost as nice as mine. But let's see if you really know how to use them.
I have trained for years in order to defeat you in battle, Wolverine. I assure you, I will not fail.
Yeah, you will.
You're not going any further in. As a matter of fact, you're not going anywhere at all. Consider this a dead end. My name is Lady Deathstrike. Of course, I already know who you are. Everyone has heard of the Brotherhood of Mutants. But tell me, why are you working with the X-Men? It's just not right.
It's just not right.
Since you are in league with the X-Men, it makes killing you much more satisfying. Anyone who works with Wolverine deserves death.
Also, how does she know we're working with the X-Men? There ain't no X-Men here.
Oh, but I have been paid quite well to not only stand in your way, I am to stand on your graves. After I have killed you, of course.
After I have killed you.
Why do you ask? Would you prefer to buy your way out of this battle?
No. Look at that, 2 grand, so cheap.
Good. I was hoping it would come to this. Otherwise, you would feel like unfinished business. Come a little closer, and I'll show you just how well I use my claws.
Let's make sure our AIs are good. Really want attack skills on, that way we can hit a lot of combos on her. I mean, it would be nice to have these boosts on. I suppose I could switch those characters and put them on manually, but
I assure you, it will be most
I will be doing this as Magneto. It's not really the most.
My enemy! I need help defeating my enemy! Right.
Get me out there, please. This is why I use Magneto, and yeah, I've already messed it up. Just because you need to fly up when she goes to heal. Ah, my polarization.
I understand.
Sucking combos.
I need help defeating my enemy. Stay near.
Shield back up. I'm gonna throw this barrel at her.
Attack my enemy.
Or whatever.
Attack my enemy.
I can actually just stay out here.
Defeating my enemy. Right. Help me conquer my enemy. Stay close to me. Defeating my enemy. I need help defeating my enemy.
What the hell? That was some
I am the
range.
best at what I do.
Conquer my enemy.
No, you don't. Get down.
Attack my
Man, I am
enemy.
just not getting combo. Okay, there we go. One. Another.
I need help defeating my enemy.
No, you don't.
Right.
Down.
Help me conquer my enemy.
Oh, we lost the rhythm.
You have not seen the last of me.
Stay close to me.
Yeah, the Sabretooth dialogue is bugged. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this episode. I mean, we'll just put these barrels and we'll take that extraction point home. And just for the record, this is a really good place to, you know, power loot. Just basically get infinite money in Act 1. With all these, this is a boss arena. All these barrels will respawn if you extract out of here and come back. Yeah, so you just smash everything. Easy time. love it when he's like just smashing these enormous solid objects with his freaking tongue. And ooh, puffer. Magneto,
Very well.
Magneto, use your power. Ah! You are a god among insects. Alright, I'll see if we can get the Blink dialogue, but like I said, I'm 100% certain it's bugged. Same thing with the Sabretooth dialogue. For whatever reason, both Blink and Sabretooth tend to just sort of stay locked in the state they were when you rescue them. So if we go talk to Sabretooth here, he'll just thank us again for rescuing Blink.
Okay, well, thanks for saving nobody.
And even if I... Yeah, see.
Oh, nobody.
And there's no option to sort of like say, what about that crazy woman with claws? Like there is with Mystique, where you can ask her about Zealot. And if we talk to Blink, I'm pretty sure it's the same deal.
Hi. Did you want something?
Yeah, see.
Come back anytime.
Of course, there is a new mission briefing, but I'll do that next episode. Let's sell our gunk. We don't really need. I don't really need to because I'm sort of playing this out of order, but terrible. All right. With that, he doesn't have anything to say to us, does he?
Hello again. What can I do for you?
No.
Come back anytime.
All right. With that, I'll catch you on the flip side. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Next episode, we'll be freeing the prisoners and pushing towards the act boss. We won't be able to get there in one, but this act probably got 2 more episodes left. And I hope you guys will tune in, check it out. Until then, catch you on the flip side. Watch out. Wait.